Yeah, this isn't a joke. Another video today. Hey everyone, it's Pixelade here. Welcome back again to the channel, probably for the 25th time today. There was actually news a while earlier that I completely missed regarding the upcoming stuff pack and recently named Nifty Knitting. This actually went unnoticed for a large majority of people, considering that the leak happened today on EA's website with the upcoming expansion pack, Eco Lifestyle. But Sim Guru Connor tweeted at 1:10 p.m. today, I made a new post about the music for Nifty Knitting. Also an interview with our audio designer. For our latest stuff pack, we're adding not one, but 2 new stereo stations to listen to while you knit. You're not going to knit in total silence with your thoughts eating away at you, right? Let's drown out the voices with some new tunes. First off is our aptly named Focus stereo station. And if you're wondering, yes, it will give you a focused buff. Not only will it calm your earbuds, but also give your Sims a nice bonus to working on homework and knitting. Oh, that's interesting. I like that. So if you just need to simmer down, the Focus station is here for you. But what if you've had enough chilling? What if you want something a little more loud? What if you want something that will make you stand up and scream Viking expletives you never knew existed? Buddy, do we have a station for you? Okay, where's this going? Introducing the metal? What? With Nifty Knitting? Wait, this is a joke. Is it, no, wait. Is it April Fool's Day or something? Introducing the metal stereo station. Yes, I read that correctly. Coming soon to a stuff pack near you. Yes, you heard that right. The Sims 4 is getting metal. Sims listening to metal will feel energized and will gain bonuses to knitting while they listen. Any stereo currently playing metal will also gain some new flair for the available interactions. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Check them out below. So we did share a brand new screenshot here. I like how turn off is in all caps. It's just like, it's blasting in your face, turn it off. There's change station, of course. Listen to metal, brutally dance in capital letters, change volume, next nocturne in all caps, and air guitar to metal in all caps. Oh my God, this is so random, but why do I like it? It's just funny because you would think that this is the absolutely last thing that you would expect to come to a pack like this with knitting in it. When I think of knitting, I think of grandma in a rocking chair knitting to ragtime or something. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's just keep going. Let's just... Wait, does that say air guitar to metal? Oh yes, it does. In all capital letters. Oh my gosh, this is really cool. This is really cool and something I actually did not expect. I'm not a metalhead whatsoever in real life, but my Sims? Oh yes, I'm exploring this. Animations are still work in progress, but I had to share. Knitting and metal together under the same roof. They go together like llamas and bunnies, tragedy and clowns, goths and aliens. Okay, you get the picture. Adding new music stations to The Sims is always a lot of fun, and I wanted to integrate them into the knitting experience itself. So if you want to get a boost to your knitting skill, consider turning on one of our new stations while getting crafty. Now I'd like to introduce Drew Bowles, our audio designer for this pack. I did a little Q&A with Drew to give you some insights into the audio development process. Oh, this is gonna be very interesting. So Connor asked, can you tell us what it means to be an audio engineer? And Drew responds, there are 3 primary components to being an audio engineer for The Sims 4. 1, working with the other disciplines, particularly the design team, to understand the vision and limitations of a feature so as to determine what sounds are needed. Number 2, recording, manipulating, synthesizing, editing, and mastering those sounds. Number 3, implementing them into the game and then adjusting their parameters to ensure they not only work properly within the 3D space, but also convey the overall sense of quirky fun that has come to define the franchise. Connor asks, Simlish is the language of The Sims and all the songs are sung in Simlish. Can you talk a little bit about the process and challenges around creating Simlish lyrics? Drew responds, whenever we enlist a band or a musician to record one of their tracks in Simlish, we provide them with a translation. This can be tricky, particularly when the vocalist is singing or rapping quickly. I always use our standard lexicon as a base. Many players will recognize common Simlish words, such as sul for hello and learn for love, and then fill in the rest with other non-specific words we have in our Simlish dictionary. When translating, I work to retain the music's original flavor by emulating the original rhyme scheme and musical phrasing. And because singers are not used to singing in Simlish, it is very important that the Simlish be as easy to sing as possible. This often means being conscious of small things like how consonants and vowels stack up. I myself am a vocalist, so I always sing my translated lines along to the original recording. If something is even slightly challenging to sing, I revise it. Things are less tricky when writing lyrics for a new piece of music because there is no pre-existing text to match. We simply ensure that the Simlish sings well and sounds natural to the ear. Connor asks, the upcoming metal stereo station is one of many stations we have in The Sims 4. What is your favorite station to listen to while playing the game? Drew responds, it could be difficult to narrow it down to just one, but I do particularly enjoy the New Disco and Island stereo stations. New Disco is one of my favorite stations as well, so pretty cool. Connor asks, can you tell us a bit about the stereo station's plan for our upcoming stuff pack? Drew responds, as you already mentioned, we are adding a metal stereo station. We have been wanting to do this in The Sims 4 for a while and have been on the lookout for various opportunities to do so. At first glance, a pack centered on knitting may seem like an odd choice, but when we heard about the heavy metal knitting competition last year in Finland, we knew it was in fact a perfect fit. Yeah, definitely a perfect fit. That's funny. We are also including for the first time in history of the Sims franchise a focus stereo station. This station will feature music that has an organic feel and is pretty repetitive and nondescript. The sort of music you would not sit and listen to, but rather put on in the background to help you focus on something else, like studying or knitting. Okay, so basically they're giving us polar opposites. They're giving us the metal and then they're giving us this. That's really cool because it really gives players an option to choose between the two. And lastly, Connor asks, what is your favorite feature you have ever worked on in The Sims 4? Drew responds, again, how can I narrow it down to just one? I hope you'll indulge me as there are actually two features that immediately spring to mind. The Dr. June's weather control device from the Seasons expansion pack and the talk radio station from the City Living expansion pack. The weather control device was particularly fun because it was an odd and complicated object with a lot of moving parts. I had to be creative not just in the materials I recorded, which included the plunger, a creaky metal ironing board, and the inner workings of an old VHS player, to name a few, but also in how I edited and implemented them, so as to bring them all together in a cohesive way. The talk radio station was fun because as a frequent NPR listener, I got to reimagine some of my favorite shows and bring them into the Sims world. I wrote the scripts, cast, and directed the actors, and then edited all of the radio spots together with sound effects and music. Wow, he's very talented. All right guys, so that's the end here. Connor closes out with, hey Simmers, I've hoped you enjoyed this sneak peek into the features and development of our newest stuff pack. Just a general reminder that everything I've talked about here is in progress development, so it could change between now and the final product. Please keep watching the forums as I'll be sharing more information and insight in the weeks to come. Happy simming, Sim Guru Connor. Wow, he spilled a lot of tea today, and it's kind of crazy because I didn't even know about it. And at the time of looking at this post, it actually doesn't have as many likes as some of the other stuff from the Guru. So I think a lot of people missed this because of all the discussion about the new expansion pack. That kind of took the spotlight away. But maybe that was done on purpose and this was just for the little detectives to find. I don't know. But what do you think about this? Share your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. I'm actually excited for it. At first I was like, metal, I don't know how that could work in a stuff pack like this, but now thinking about it, I think that's actually a pretty cool concept. And it's not just that station that we're getting, it's also another one as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you found it entertaining and informative. Of course, if you did, be sure to give it a huge thumbs up and add it to your favorites playlist right here on YouTube. Click subscribe today to become a supporter and ding the bell next to it to receive notifications for any type of future upload so you can be a part of the notification squad. You can follow me on social media, links are below. You can shop merch as well. 100% of revenue will be donated to COVID-19 relief. And I will see every single one of you next time in a future video. Happy simming and stay safe.